So Sean Paul, nice to meet you.
Salute.
So we're here to talk about your new album, Full Frequency.
Yes, sir.
I had the chance to listen to it yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And it starts with Riot, with Junior Gong.
Yes, my dad.
So how the connection happened? Because I saw that you work with Ziggy Marley, but never with Junior Gong. So.
You know, me and Junior Gong have been two of the dancehall artists that have been flying the flag for Jamaican reggae and dancehall culture for a while. He is the son of one of my heroes, Bob Marley. He is also, you know, belongs to a family that produces a lot of music that I am a fan of. You know, Steven's a great producer. Ziggy I've done work with. But not many people know that I grew up with Junior Gong. He went to the same school. He was in my brother's class, my brother who sits right there. So it's so close to the fact that, you know, over the years we've never done songs together, but the general public doesn't know that we've worked together before. In terms of, he has produced some songs for me, I have produced a song for him, which we haven't basically let go yet. We were waiting on the right song, and earlier this year, about April, came out that you know, when I went to his studio to work with him, we blocked out 5 days to work together. Since about 2009, we've been trying to find the right song, because we feel like, you know, he's really respected in the genre and looked up to, and so am I. We wanted to have a real song, you know, and this was the first one that came around that said, yeah, this one seems like it. Justice is a great collab. It reflects dancehall, reggae music and trap music, which just helps it to sound very new. And we're two artists which are very seasoned in the game right now. You know, everybody knows my sound, everybody knows Damian's sound. So for us to come with something kind of newish, similar to the stuff he did with Skrillex. But this song really has a lot of meaning in it.
Okay. And your last album, Tomahawk Technique, had a lot of international sound, I may say. So just to come back and that this song be the first song, it's like a statement that you're back in the...
I think this album is a mixture too. There's hip hop on it. There is pop oriented tracks like Other Side of Love. There is you know, more dance oriented tracks, like there's a song called Turn It Up, which will be a single too. But you know, it's depending on how you look at it. You know, I think I was just trying to wave Jamaica's dancehall and reggae flag any way I could. And while sometimes our music is not on the charts, the music we continue to do in Jamaica is not always on the charts internationally. You know, Busy Signal is on the charts here now and he's on the airwaves, but that's with Major Lazer. It's not something that we normally, a track that we would normally do in Jamaica. Same thing with you know, Kanye West sampling some dancehall artists such as Beenie Man, also Capleton, and Assassin is on this album too. You know, it's different ways that we can get into the public eye. You know, we've been doing our music over the years. It became very popular, immensely popular, and I have benefited greatly from that. But at this point in time, the same music I'm doing is not reaching to the airwaves anymore. So it's time to diversify, do different songs with different people, reach out and just do work that I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to work with Polo the Don. He produces on this album. You know, big up to all the artists who appear on the album: Iggy Azalea, Nicki Minaj, respect due to 2 Chainz and Juicy J, Junior Gong, Conscience is on the album, Nyla from Brick and Lace is on the album, people like Prince Royce is on the album, the Latino singer, and a lot of different production. My own Dirty Rock Productions on there, Don Carleone is on there, that's dancehall production again. Hip hop, we have Chef Tone, as I said, big up to Polo the Don, people like you know, it's Fernanda Garibay, people like Goon Rock, you know, people like who else got Toby Gad, Stargate. There's a mixture of different stuff, and so yeah,
more balanced.
Yeah, I think it's a lot more balanced. Tomahawk Technique was a lot more poppy, and the reason being, it was just, you know, the amount of it was the same people that I was doing work with, only that certain songs got to shine first in the eyes of the record labels. Oh, there's a track by Akon produced on this album, which is more dancehall, but I'm singing on it. He wrote the song with me, so it's a different kind of look. It's more probably R&B oriented song. But with every song I'm trying to inject dancehall into it. So yeah, the first one is more dancehall oriented, but it is it sounds new, as I said, because it's so much genres mixed together.
Okay, and you are known for your melodies and your hook. So what is your process?
You know, I don't know. I think people get melodies natural in terms of when you know one artist hears a track or a set of chords, it might make them sing something naturally. That's where they want to go with it. I have no control over that natural feeling of you know what has influenced me through my younger life to come up with melodies now. It's just that's an inborn thing. So you know that's something that's just there. But as to terms of the track, I always try to pick a track that's mostly danceable, or heavy. I want a lot of drum and bass in it, and I think that's what the telltale signs of, you know, most urban music, from dancehall to calypso, soca music to hip hop to reggaeton to, you know, Afrobeat. It's a lot of drum and bass. And that's kind of like the basis of my formula. Then pick a great track and spit on it.
And on this new project, you have a song with 2 Chainz, Juicy J, and Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
So how the connection came?
As I said, I wanted to work with different producers, and I went to Atlanta to work with Chef Tone, who's a producer, and he already hooked up the track with Juicy J. He said he's gonna get Juicy J on it, so I did the hook. He got Juicy J, and while I was in Atlanta, I was like, someone told me that 2 Chainz was at his studio, and he said to come over. So I went over to the studio. We started playing basketball. He's like, I have some tracks to listen to. He played me some stuff, I played him some stuff, and then we both said, okay, let me go on that. He said, let me go on that, and that's how that happened. After that, the song kind of found its way to radio, and it was the song's called Entertainment, featuring Juicy J, 2 Chainz, Sean Paul. Nicki Minaj heard it. I was actually asking her to do some other different music, and she came back to me saying, I would love to work with you, but that's the song I want to do because I heard it and it's hot. And I was like, alright, cool, no problem. And so she hit that up for me. So that's how the whole collab came together.
During your career, you made a song with a lot of hip hop artists. So I'm gonna give you the song. You tell me how it went.
Cool.
First, De La Soul, Shump.
Yeah. That was something I did basically after, you know, dancehall world kind of broke, and Give Me the Light was a big song. You know, De La Soul is a group that I really had a great respect for. You know, their early albums were the first people to put skits on an album. As what I remember. And my first 2 albums, I had skits all over the album. Kind of like a dream come true to do a song with someone who you rated from a long time ago. But similar to the Busta Rhymes, and I know you have him on the list too. I had to just say him too. To me, he's a hero to me. Like, you know, I always looked up to his work from the first time I heard him. I thought it was dope. I thought it was, you know, very fresh. And to be asked to do a song with him was just amazing too.
And there's also in my list DMX, Top Shotter.
DMX now. That was crazy because it was in Jamaica. You know, me and Mr. Vegas were 2 of the very hot names in dancehall at the time. And I remember there's a big dance that used to happen in the summertime. It's called Fully Loaded. And Fully Loaded was kept on a beach. And each year it got bigger and bigger. And this year I didn't go. I stayed in the studio. And I stayed in the studio, and the next day I wake up and I get a call saying that, oh, DMX was at the show last night. I said, damn, I'm sorry I missed it. So I thought I missed out. The second call I get was the producer Tony Kelly saying, yo, you're gonna do a song with DMX and Mr. Vegas today, come over. So I was like, alright, cool, definitely. And I ran over there. I didn't know how come the song was coming about, but when I got there I learned Hype Williams, shooting the movie Belly, Wants the Two Hot Artists, which is me and Vegas. We were actually singing a girl song first because DMX didn't come to the studio yet. And we said, you know, all of the girls and put your hands high, and that's what we were singing. And when DMX came in the studio, you know, he was like, yo, what's up? And he goes, okay, this is what I got. Here comes the boom. Here comes, and he starts, you know, saying all the gruesome stuff he was saying. We said, no, we gotta go all gangster youth, gangster. You know what I mean? So that's how that happened. And you know, what me and Mr. Vegas were mainly singing about was ladies at the time. But it proved our versatility when he came and switched it up. We're like, all right, cool, let's not sing about the girls then, we don't have to. It's for the movie, that's what they want. It's a really gangster out movie, so let's do it. So that was just a great look, good vibe. And they put me and Vegas in the movie for about 10 seconds. And to tell the truth, that really helped hip-hop heads. So it really got me and Mr. Vegas very popular in the States immediately. So that was cool.
And I noticed today that Get Busy came like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So
10 years ago, right?
How does it feel to still be there?
Yeah, it feels good. I mean, you know, a lot of people have had success with songs over the years, but to keep that is something that is a hard thing to do. Music business is always changing, as is with every business. But I think that this is very affected by you know, just trends, especially younger people's trends. And sometimes it's hard to keep up with what the younger people are listening and doing, listening to and doing. But with myself, younger artists and producers inspire me. So that's how I've been able to stay so long, because what they're doing I can understand and get with it. And to be here still, as I said, is an amazing feeling, it's a great feeling. Thank you to the fans who support me from day one. You know what I mean?
Okay, thank you.
Appreciate it. Salute. Full frequency. Turn up. Hey yo, this is Sean Paul and you are checking out the vibes of Booska-p.com. Keep it locked. Salute.